Hey everybody, welcome back to Euro Truck, and I'm in a quandary. We are very close to being able to buy our first truck. And actually, I've downloaded a couple mods, so we technically can buy our first truck. But I don't know what to do yet. So I'm going to build two trucks that I can afford, and I'm going to try to get some feedback from some of you guys. So we're going to head over to the DAF dealer here in Norway. And if it'll load. There we go. This is our first truck. The Maz 5440. Not a bad looking truck. It's a Russian-built truck, so I was not really wanting to look at one of these, or a Kamaz, or a Kraz, or whatever, or however you want to really call them. However, I felt that I saw this one. This looked pretty nice. I downloaded it. Haven't driven it, but it does look relatively nice and looks like it's something that I would actually drive. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves one. We're going to go ahead and switch the cabins up. Come on. There we go. For some reason, my game is wanting to be very slow here. There we go. I like this cabin a little bit better. We got the 4x2 or 6x4, so we do have that ability to eventually turn this truck into a heavier hauler if we chose to do so. We got two engines, a D13 C420 Euro 5, as well as this is a Daimler Chrysler engine, and that's it. But 420, 520 horsepower, about 450 newton meters torque difference, but they're both 10 pounds, so does it really matter? No. 16-speed gearbox, which is what we're going to go with in this thing. You got our interior in here, which actually doesn't look too bad. We only have two options, standard, and the difference is the steering wheel. I like this steering wheel, so we'll go with this. We'll go ahead and go with a custom metallic color. There we go. The good old Turbo Sax Blue. Going in here, you can't do anything with mirrors. You can't do, these are just plates. And again, mirrors. Down here, you got two styles for front end. Style 1, Style 2. I like Style 2, so guess what? That's what we're going with. Wheels, you can see a couple issues right there. So I am going to go ahead and go with Raven paint. Go with dark blue. Get these wheels and do this, and there we go. Come back here. Boom. Boom. And boom. All right, come in here, and then technically there's a portable navigator, but I can't see it. It doesn't show up for me. I don't know if it's a bug. The videos I've seen, it does show up in the shop, so I don't know what's going on with it. Do this, add, and then in place I could go down here and come back up. Tablet with GPS, and then there we go. I have my GPS unit. So, and then I could possibly try to do some sort of truck info, but honestly, that is going to be so hard to see, you know. So we're just going to go ahead and be done there. We're going to confirm our changes. And now here's our other option. The Maz is more expensive a truck. I am going to be left with about $900 afterwards, whereas the other truck I'm going to have a couple grand. However, this truck is more powerful and we could do more with it, whereas the Mercedes, it's an older truck. I have not unlocked all the parts yet because this is from the beginning, so we might be able to get a more powerful engine, so we might be okay. I don't know. But how long are we going to keep the truck? Again, I don't know. So, and actually I was talking about, I haven't even shown you guys the other truck. What the fuck am I doing here? All right, let's go ahead show you guys the other truck. And I already kind of hinted that it's an older Mercedes. So come here, visit, do this. I was just recording this and fucked it up, which is why it's like, hey, I already recorded this side, but I'm re-recording it because, again, I fucked it up real bad. So this is the other truck we're looking at, the Mercedes 1518. I honestly think it's pretty. So we're going to start off, and you got two choices of cabin. Original or Cara Preta. I like the look of this, so we're going with this. I've already decided that. Boom. Chassis. You only got a 4x2. Fine. You got a bunch of engine choices here. So these are pretty much the same engine, so I'm going to go with this one because it's a little cheaper. We'll go ahead and get an 8-speed gearbox here. This should help us a little bit better with driving at speed. I already could tell this truck's not going to be that fast. We'll see though. Interior, not much to it. Out here, let's go ahead and get our metallic. Use preset. Use preset. And the reason I'm going with red on this one is it does have the red frame, in which we cannot unfortunately paint. So come up here and you got little air conditioning thing, or you could go ahead and put something like this on. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. So we're going to come back here, look at one of these. Actually, this looks a little cheesy, but it does work, so I'll take it. Antenna dupla. No, thank you. Okay. Now, this is for these rear lights. Lanterna quadrata or redonda. These kind of match the truck, but I also like these. So I'm going to go with these because I have the reverse lights. Personal preference. Come back here. You could add a little set of fog lights on the front. For tires, we honestly could leave the wheels alone and just throw, if we wanted, better tires on it. Do that. Do that. Boom. We actually have nice tires. The rims actually look pretty decent. And then this is the exhausts, where it comes coming out from underneath, kind of hanging down, or a little bit of direct one, and I could do something like that on this side, and it actually doesn't look too bad, that twin exhaust like that. So I think, I don't know. I also like that, but that is actually a dual exhaust like that's cheesy. So we're just going to go with the one side. And that's going to be pretty much it. Now, unfortunately, there's not much we can do in here. I mean, I don't know what those are supposed to be. There's that thing, which I don't know what it's supposed to do. And that's pretty much all we can do at this point. So let's go ahead and confirm our changes here. Now, I jumped ahead of myself with a Maz, but that is 38,000 in change. This is 24,000. So there's room to grow with this truck. We're not going to lose all our money. But this truck is it's going to be very slow. It's going to be very weak, and I just knocked my track IR thing off my head. And this is where I'm just like, because I could go either way. I could use either truck and most likely be happy. The 4-speed transmission that I currently have is a 4 low and a 4 high gearbox. Fine. I have a 238. I'm going to guess the CV is supposed to be horsepower. So I have a low horsepower and a decent torque engine. So I'm going to be able to get up to some sort of speed. So we should be okay for a while, just to the point where I can get a garage or something. But the Maz is a truck that I can most likely use for longer. But again, it's putting me more in the hole right away. So this is where I ask for your guys' comments. Leave comments below. Tell me which truck you think I should go with. Should I go with the Maz? Should I go with the Mercedes? You tell me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for letting me kind of just go wee with this and kind of figure out what the fuck I'm doing, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But that's all we got time for, so please like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Please leave a comment below with your suggestion on either of these two trucks, or if you know a 1.28 truck that's going to be cheap to build, it actually is a decent quality. Both these trucks appear to be decent quality. There was a couple trucks I looked at that the quality was just terrible, so I'm not including them. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Till next time, guys. Have a good one.